What's up, all my successful gamers, and welcome to Starfield. It has been 7 months since we last played this game. We took a huge break to play some Witcher 3, some other games, and we are finally back 7 months. I think we also took another separate break at the beginning of this series, so I think it's technically been a full year since this game has been released. And in that time, there has been so many updates. The first thing I want to go ahead and do is put everything on extreme difficulty because we are on very hard right now since we've started, and I want to go ahead and turn everything to extreme, at least the difficulty and damage part of everything. Not entirely sure about all of this stuff. Ammo weight, carry capacity, don't want to mess with any of that stuff right now. I'll just leave it as normal. I know if you put everything to reduced, it gives you even more XP, but I just want to make everything extreme, keep everything else the same. I don't remember where we're at as far as what we're doing. I don't really remember all the missions that we have, the skills and our items. I don't really want to go ahead and sell anything because I don't know what might be valuable or what I was keeping just to hoard. Same thing with my skills. I know I was saving skills for something. I'm not entirely sure what it was yet. I know I was saving it for something. I'll just let it all come back to me in time. I was going to go ahead and watch some of my older videos to figure out what I was doing because I had a plan. Even if it didn't seem like it, I did have a plan. I know that we're on Titan at New Homestead. I know we're on Saturn's moon, Titan, Homestead. I know that we just 100% of the solar system, so that was something that we did in our last video. And I know that they made a surface map, and this is it. And it looks very, very detailed. I actually really like it. Everything was just a blank freaking map, basically, and it was very, very ugly and disgusting. But holy crap. This is actually very, very detailed. You can see everything from very, very far away, at least. Probably up until a point, but... Oh, what is that? One of those... This is a trait. One of those traits. Undiscovered locations. Damn, this is actually very, very helpful. You actually have to go all the way over to these locations to check out what it could be now, because it kind of lets you know. There's actually vehicles, too, that they introduced, man. I'm really excited to learn how to get one of those vehicles. But, man, again, it has been far too long. I'm just going to go ahead and let everything come back to me here. Let's go ahead and head into New Homestead and check everything out. Also, I got Sarah Morgan here. I think we actually went to a fully committed relationship with her in the last video too, didn't we? Or did she just shut me down a million times? I remember her shutting me down.
I expected to stumble across at this type of settlement as a museum. Might be worth a look around.
I do hope we can get a new follower soon, because she is
People here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
kind of a little annoying, actually. Hi, security. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here. I'm not gonna lie though, you guys, I really missed this game, man.
There are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of any tours.
Okay, thank you.
I can't imagine living here. These people
Forgot how
sure
lively
are
this game was
hard.
with all the NPCs like actually talking to you and stuff and having conversations. The amount of things that you can pick up
Heads up if you're
just
planning
by...
on going to chunks. Luther's been bothering anyone with a ship for help.
You see that? Just by like listening to her talk and by walking by, we just got a random side quest. So we gotta talk to Luther
Lots of
because he
history
needs
here,
help.
if you're into that sort
Looks
of
like
thing.
that's an elevator. We can go this way, I guess. But man, I miss this game. This game is actually so freaking ginormous. I really think this is one of the most underrated games that has ever come out. That is locked. We can't even go that way. Let's go this way, I guess. I have so many good things to say about this game. A couple of things bad, but mostly, man, this is a really good game, and I can't wait to get back into things.
Hello. Don't mind me. I love talking with off-worlders like you.
Alright, so she literally had nothing to say. There's one thing about this series, you guys, is that I edited it out pretty heavily.
know
Thing about this game is that there's a lot of things that can really drown out a video and just make it as lengthy as possible as hell. And things like her dialogue that's so pointless and contributes to nothing. I'm
We
gonna
Titans are
pretty
hardy
much cut out.
people.
Who the
You'd
hell
have to be to
said
live in a
that?
place like this. I overheard you speaking to my wife, Mara. filling her head with ideas about picking up and leaving home.
She would just ask me
You
a
got
bunch of
anything to say for
questions about
yourself?
space and random crap. She was like, hey, is it true that there's space? How's that like? And I was like, what the hell? All right, that guy also had nothing to say. That guy just like, hey, why the hell are you talking to my wife? Filling her head with some random ideas about space. I'm telling you, his wife just asked me a bunch of random things about space. And, you know, my travels and stuff. Where the hell did that little girl go? What the hell?
Always, I don't mind the tourists. Help the local.
Oh, is this her? That's another
I could
citizen.
really go for some of Anya's cooking over at the Brown Horse.
Oh, there you are. What the
I've
hell?
heard about lots of other planets out there. Some of them sound pretty scary, though. Hello?
Hi.
I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention.
Normally I'd say we should respect your parents' wishes, but after I actually just talked to him, he kind of seems like a dick, so what's on your mind, kid?
Thank you! I promise it'll be fun. I like talking to tourists. I get to learn so much about everywhere else, and they get to learn about here.
Oh, she's just curious. She wants to learn.
Now what should
no
we
big
talk
deal.
about?
Yep, you seem like you're super bored here. You should definitely leave.
My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope.
Only if they're
I
suffocated,
just
and
want
it seems
to
like you
visit
might be.
somewhere else. Maybe.
Alright, so you don't have anything to
Let me know if you
say
have any other questions.
either. Just a whole bunch of people that want to get the hell out of Dodge. So, aha, found the stairs. Okay. So yeah, I do edit out a lot of things. For example, dialogue like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that in there just to go ahead and show you guys a very, very good example of shit that doesn't need to be in a damn video, because that progressed absolutely nothing. Maybe it did give us a little bit of lore on the planet, but it's absolutely useless. So that's the type of stuff that I'm gonna edit out, because as you guys can see, if I leave stuff like that in, it's gonna make the video very long. I'm pretty sure we're at like 10, 12, maybe even 20 minutes already.
Since I last visited. Nice to see this place still has the same charm.
And stuff like this. If I ever just stand still like this, I'm listening to people talk, I'm probably looking for a side quest or like an optional objective or something, and if there's nothing, I'm gonna edit it out. Dude, that looks like a delicious sandwich, dude. Some of the food in this game makes me freaking hungry, and I just had a big breakfast.
We used to get
And
more
I am
tourists
out
than
of
we
here.
do these days.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
Damn,
Welcome
you
to Chunks.
don't
We
sound...
got lots of chunks to choose from.
Look, you need to learn from this brother right here, man. She just like, yeah, welcome to Chunks. You can choose your chunks. This guy's just like, I wanna talk to you. Oh, it's Luther. This is the guy we need to talk to for the quest.
Hello there. Welcome to the new Homestead Chunks.
You need a
You got all
promotion,
your
my
chunks
man.
ready? Well, almost all of them.
Look at man, this
Sadly,
guy.
we're out of the special sauce.
I'll buy from this guy right here.
But everything else is still that great Chunks food you know and love.
My man.
So, what can I do for you?
You need to be the face of the damn company. Fuck a promotion. Y'all be making the wrong people famous, I'm telling you, man. I'd make this guy the face. So what's your favorite chunk? Let's ask him.
Oh, you had to go and ask the hard questions, huh?
That red cheesecake looks damn good. I don't know. Maybe some red velvet?
Chicken chunks.
Y'all got that?
beef chunks. Potato
There's some egg
chunks.
back there, ew.
Cheesesteak chunks.
Cheesesteak chunks? Dude, I'll
You
take a
know what?
cheesesteak chunk.
I'm gonna cheat if you don't mind, and just say I love them all equally.
Hey, I respect that answer.
If I'm completely honest, it is. And people are always saying how this chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some, but they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do?
Ho, well, my man, guess what? I could do that for you.
You bet it is. You may not hear people talk about it, but trust me, it's the secret ingredient. It's like the glue that holds it all together. I mean, not literally. I'm not saying it's glue or that our food falls apart. It's delightful. Tangy, savory, it's a little sweet, but not too sweet. And I've noticed that once people find out we don't have it, sometimes they don't return. It's the reason business isn't as good as other chunks. For real, good question. They haven't said, but I think it has something to do with them prioritizing other chunks over mine. I guess it's made at a different facility than our other food, and they don't even want to pay the shipping cost to ship from another store to ours.
Those cheap
Sometimes I get lucky and the
bastards.
cargo hauler passes through with a route that takes them near other chunks and back again, but there's no guarantee.
Why is it always like billion-dollar companies that are the cheapest? I swear to God.
Wait, for real? You do that? You're not pulling my leg?
Yeah, just add it onto the other 30 jobs that I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah, right. I actually just got a message back from another chunks before you got here, and they got a case ready to go for me. Just tell them you're there to pick it up for me, and it should be good to go. Thanks.
Absolutely. Now, where exactly do we gotta go? It's in the activities. Special sauce. Get the chunk special sauce and neon. Oh, well, we're gonna go to neon eventually, so good thing we got that mission now. Hey, Sarah, what's up?
Hey.
This is the crapper.
Can I get you something else?
No, thanks.
Alright, let's see what we want to go down here and do. What's all this stuff? Mission board? Let's see what they got on here. Export scientist to Aquila. I'm not even sure if we're going to do all that, but I'm just going to grab it anyways. I know some of these expire, so go ahead and just accept it all and see if we can get to it. Yeah, it expires 2 days and 12 hours. I'm pretty sure all the other stuff that we grabbed beforehand definitely well expired.
Huh? The food was better than I expected from a backwoods planet like this. It has a quaint charm, doesn't it?
Just like the rest of New Homestead.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime. And I hope you'll consider another Star Sap tour. Tell your friends.
Bye. We will. Thanks again.
Excuse me, Bill. You've got to do a better job of keeping your tour groups out of trouble.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was playing with some of the machinery down by the mines and nearly got his arm stuck inside.
How the hell was he down at the mines?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, kids, little troublemakers. I'll tell the guests to be more careful.
Damn right. You've got to do something, or else next time it happens, I'm billing you personally.
Yeesh.
Okay, I'm guessing her facility is that way. Bill, where the hell did you just go? What was all that about, Bill? I mean, if we're being honest, the parents should really be in charge of their own kids. Why the hell are they gonna run off and play with machineries?
There. I'm Bill Starsap of Starsap Tours. Let me tell you, this place is full of history and interesting facts. For instance, did you know that New Homestead was one of the first colonies established outside of Earth? It's been populated in some capacity for over 200 years. Yes, sirree, and that's not science fiction, it's science fact. There's a lot more history where that came from. So what do you say? I've got an opening. I could take you on a tour right now if you'd like.
Ah, found someone's diary.
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Don't tell you what to do, Sarah. Don't start your shit already. Let's go talk to you. What are you doing?
Oh, you don't really want to talk to me. I'm just a nobody from the crates. Besides, I'm not really good at talking to tourists about New Homestead. If you're really interested in our history, talk to Maurice. He's a lot better at that than I am. You do? I mean, sure. I don't know what I can tell you, but if you want to talk, I don't have anything else I need to do right now. It's not as bad as you'd think. I like talking to off-worlders, especially people my age. It gives me ideas for what I want to do when I'm done with school. Because, honestly, I'm not sure I want to stay here. It'll always be my home, but as soon as I can afford to, I'd love to explore my options. Well, I'm trying to finish up my undergrad schooling, actually. I want to be a physicist like my grandmother. Then, who knows what. But I also do some odd jobs here or there for money. Sometimes I help Jay out at his shop, and he gives me stuff in return. Sometimes I help Anya clean up at the Brown Horse when she's short-staffed. that sort of thing. The crates are what we call the living quarters for the poor people, like me. They're made from old shipping containers. We have to make do with the space we have here. They're comfortable enough, I guess. And no one on Titan is well off to begin with, but you can tell that people look down on us, especially some of the tourists. Okay, well, no, not the studies specifically. Like, I get good grades when I'm able to apply myself. But I'm poor. I just don't have the kind of money to be a full-time student and support myself. Even living in the cheap-ass crates. I keep having to take odd jobs just to put food on my plate. And when I do, my grades suffer. I just feel like I'll be stuck in a rut forever.
Ah, problems that we can all relate to. Hey, will this help you?
What? Really? I don't know what to say. This is beyond kind of you. I mean, I don't even know you, but... Wow. Thank you.
Aren't you happy that you started talking to me now?
Of a decent education.
Thanks for stopping by to talk.
Yep.
Someone's got to talk to Joyce about these brownouts.
Brownouts? Yep, look at that, another side quest. This is why we, that's why we explore, guys. Alright, so, oh, this is where the clinic is, that one girl.
Another tourist. Just do me a favor and stay out of trouble. It's hard enough dealing with our own sick and injured. Great! Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one.
Maybe. I'm sorry if it sounded harsh. I'm just frustrated. However, I think if you walked a mile in my shoes, you'd probably feel the same.
Probably,
Anyway,
but maybe you should
what can I
learn,
do for you?
you know, if that's your everyday thing, you should probably learn how to not be a bitch on your everyday job.
Even though we don't have shiny new medical facilities, I imagine it's easier than wherever you're from. We have fewer people here, and we're very responsible when it comes to our personal health and welfare. So there's not much I can't handle. For anything else, we can get access to off-world specialists. Contrary to popular belief, we're not primitive.
Okay.
It's a harsh world, but as long as you're inside or wear a suit when going out, you'll be fine here. There's no breathable air on the surface, and you'll quickly freeze to death outside without protective gear, but otherwise the hazards are minimal. New Homestead was an early colony research base and has stood the test of time. It's safe, and it's proof that people can live pretty much anywhere. Don't worry so much. I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people. Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief. Maybe, I'm not sure. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have any other ideas. The tourism board flat out won't help me, and I don't have money in the budget to hire additional help. And you know these tourists will believe anything they see and hear. I think it's worth a shot. Worst case scenario, I'm back to square one.
All right.
That's the spirit. To be honest, I'm not sure it'll work either, but I feel like there's no harm in trying. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
I think not even close. What kind of freaking mission did I just grab? Oh my god. Wear the monster costume. Let's grab all our missions first, so then we'll see how we want to handle all of these. Letter to the school board. See what that's about. Oh, that's the frickin' douchebag dad up there that was yelling at me for nothing. Yo, that guy is seriously scared of being alone. Holy crap. Old Earth baseball? Hell yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, that guy's gonna push his freaking whole entire family away. Alright, let's go to the elevator with homie. Alright, if you guys want to go on a tour of New Homestead, this is the man to give it to you. I already just did it. You get 200 XP for it. I'm probably just going to make it like a New Homestead lore video because it actually took a very long time.
New Homestead's
I recommend doing it though if you guys are lost. Let's go ahead and just move on. We'll go ahead and talk to Maurice in a second. This is the store. That's the tavern. Nothing to do in the tavern. I'm just going to go in here and buy all this guy's notes. I always check everyone for digipicks and notes, but I'm just going to go ahead and buy this in case anything comes from them. Looks like we did get a
We used to, but we don't really have the only thing we have.
Side quest out of it.
Take care.
Didn't mean to talk to that guy about some random stuff. Now we can go ahead and talk to Maurice
The
here.
museum here
Morris? I
is
don't know. Let's
free.
go ahead and talk to his, or go through his journal first though.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
Visit the Hong Kong landmark on Earth. Wow, that actually put something that we can visit on Earth. Okay.
Hello there.
Alright, so as it turns out, Maurice didn't have much to say, just a lot of background lore. I'll probably include it with the other video. Let's actually go ahead and go down here to the ice mines, because there is a book down here that we want. As well as, I think, someone else to actually talk to. This person, Claudio.
Another tourist come to learn about the ice mines, huh? It's dangerous in the ice mines. I'd much rather answer your questions than have you going off to explore on your own. I'm surprised I still get this question. It's slippery, it's sharp, it can break, it can cave in. Those are just the obvious examples. Titan is also full of methane, which can sometimes be trapped under the ice. As you know, methane can explode under the right conditions. It can also asphyxiate you if you breathe in too much of it. Ah, so you can relate. It's good to talk with someone who understands the challenges of the job. Not everyone does. If I might ask, what do you mind?
None ya, as in none of your business. We can just tell him the truth.
Oh. That's not what I expected at all when you said you did mining. But, visions, you say? Huh? Well, that sounds more like what those people get up to in Neon, from what I understand. Anyway, I'm sure we could swap mining stories all day, but I really should be getting back to what I was doing soon.
Alright, that guy didn't have much to say either, so let's go ahead and grab what we came down here for. Mining monthly issue number 9. Permanently increases tool grip, weapon damage by an additional 200%, or 2%, 200%. Jeez, yeah, that would be nice. Alright, let's go down. Before we leave, let's go down here to this elevator where we first joined in and go talk to Joyce about the Brownouts. Ah, this way, okay.
Oh, hello there. Are you here about the Brownouts? That's usually the only reason people come up here to talk to me, since I'm the power system manager here.
You're in charge of all the power here? Get it? Charge? Ha.
Oh. Yep, I get it all right. Yes, I'm in charge of the electrical power here. We generate a lot of wind-based power here on Titan, which is my specialty, so I was tapped to help navigate all the unique challenges we face here. Shocking, I know. Yes, the power shortages we're experiencing. Haven't you seen the flickering lights? This equipment is all very old, and the protections against the cold have worn down, so now, brownouts, all the time. And I get to deal with it. Hooray for me. Of course you did. That's okay. It's a problem here. Citizens and visitors alike have a right to know what's going on and when to expect a fix. Problem is, I don't know how long we'll have to deal with this, because I'm needed here to oversee the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out and solve the issue at the moment. Did you see those huge wind turbines out there on your way in? They're our primary source of power generation. Titan's strong winds provide an almost constant source of power, as long as we can keep the machinery from icing over. Well, I just started this job a few months ago, but I'm loving it, despite all the small frustrations of working on ancient equipment. I came here as a child and did one of the tours. I loved it so much, I jumped at the chance to come back after finishing my studies in energy science. I know it may sound unusual, but I knew what I was getting into with Titan's harsh surface. The challenge is actually one of the things that attracted me to the job. No, New Atlantis, born and raised. It's okay though. I've always liked this quaint little moon. Not that it's actually that little as far as moons go. The people here were a little wary of someone coming in from the outside, but once I changed my name in accordance with their local customs, it went a long way to build trust. And that was fine by me. I feel proud, taking on the name of the Earth City my family came from many, many years ago. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit. I could use some help. I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there. That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that sound like something you can do? Oh, thank you. I guess I'm lucky you showed up then. Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment. I'll continue to monitor things from here.
Alright, so we can go ahead and do that. And something that we also did is we actually put on this costume. Yeah, let's go scare the shit out of some tourists. Alright, first things first, let's go scare the crap out of some tourists over here. It looks like we don't have to go very far. I think if we do this mission 3 times, we actually get to keep the costume, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Roar! Roar! You run, bitch. I can shoot lasers too. Roar! Alright, we're over here at the first turbine here. Break the ice. Nice, we got that one going. Damn, how are these things, like, turning at all? That's crazy. Just go ahead and hit all of these, I guess, and we can go back to both of these guys and turn in both missions at the same time. I believe we want to do the costume one 3 times so we get to actually keep the costume though. But other than that, I think this one is repeatable and we can do it as many times as we want for XP. So, but I'm only going to do it this one time. Alright, now we can return to both of them.
Good work. I should be able to take it from here. Thank you. I hope it wasn't too much of a pain in the butt.
2,100 credits and some XP. Not a pain at all. Thank you.
What can I do for you? I'll bet they won't be coming back anytime soon. I'm just happy I was able to find someone willing to help with this ridiculous idea.
I can't believe your ridiculous idea worked.
If you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
Hey, bet. Feel comfortable to just sit on a bench and wait a couple days for her to ask you to wear the costume again? We're just going to come right back after we get the chunk special sauce and stuff, which we'll be doing probably in a couple episodes from now, but we pretty much just go ahead and leave this place now, at least. Alright guys, so a few things. There's going to be an edit here. We left Homestead and we went to we're going to the den. Now I don't know my way around this place, but I do know one important thing that's here. The reason we are going here is because we have a lot of contraband on us, and it appears that you cannot bypass contraband scans anymore by just quickly pulling up the scan menu and fast traveling to the surface like I have done in the past. I know this because I had just tried it and got busted, so I just decided to reload and didn't know what else to do, so it's time to go see what we can get into at the den and maybe explore this system a little bit. After, well, I'm not too sure where we will be going. I'm kind of still just a drifter. There are a lot of planets everywhere and I'm kind of just a wanderer right now, but I'm just sticking to the planets within our level. Nothing much has changed since I've last played. I still know nothing about this game and its quests. I do tend to look up all the quests that are continuous though. and never end because, well, I'll literally sit here for hours doing the same quest until it finally hits me that the quest might be replayable till the end of time. Now, as I am playing this game again, I believe a creator I follow is also playing this still. He's actually on his second playthrough, but he's actually playing it this time with the Star Wars mod on, and it's so awesome. Huge shout out to 97 Johnny Boy. Definitely go check him out. He's been doing this a very long time and has some pretty awesome stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, give him a peek and subscribe to him. He's an awesome sluggo. Alright, so we just landed on this place. Looks like there's a couple of unexplored places here. I'm beginning to look for the trade. I already scanned lead here. We need water, silver, and mercury. I've also went into my settings yet again here, and I made a little bit of adjustments again. I've decided I want everything against me, with the exception of inventory management. I've decided that carry capacity, ammo weight, vendor credits, all that is going to be on the most beneficial setting to the series. These options are not very playthrough friendly. The less I have to be in my inventory, I think the better for everyone. The less I have to edit out, the less you guys have to see it. Same goes for my time at any vendor, so that's why carry capacity, vendor credits, and cargo distance is maxed. Everything else is against me for an XP boost, and this is how we are going to continue the Let's Play. Alright, we're still going to our first location here, and I found the last resource here on this planet. Or I guess it's a moon, right? Now we just need to find whatever resource traits here, and this might be it. I think it's still unexplored biological features. That's all the places. Unknown features might be it. Scanned one of those. There's the other one. Nice! We're already done with this place, so I guess we can actually just leave already. 274 XP, that's nice. I think we can go to the big one, Chthonia Ruins here. Go ahead and just land over here, I guess. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Some space raiders, our first space raiders. Uh-oh, they're trying to steal from us, dude. We're not gonna back down. Attack. Oh my god, man. We haven't had a space fight in a full year, guys. Bear with me. I don't even remember if I know how to fly this thing. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can put some skills in maybe into our ship here, because I don't remember what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and increase our shield capacity here. I'm not even sure the weapons we have on our ship, but I know we have energy lasers and we have missiles, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade those and see where that gets us, man, because I know that we're probably gonna be struggling with some ship fights here. Where the hell are they? Alright, let's give this our best shot here, dude. We haven't had any type of combat with the ships in a freaking while here. Why is this one weak already? I don't know. Let's go for this one. I think I remember the distance for combat's 3,000 meters, and we can actually shoot here. Whoops, that's the photo mode. We're locking on. There's the shields. Try to take out the shields. Then we'll go for the actual engines and ship here. Oh man, they're tearing us apart right now. Alright, let's see if we can actually get away and charge our ship here. I don't remember how to do any type of moves, like at all, so hopefully we can get some in. Probably not though from the looks of it. Our hull's kind of coming back here. Are we getting help? We might be getting some help. God, he's so far away. Oh, he's coming back for me. Alright. Alright, we got it. How many are left? I think that's it. I think I saw 3 though. They had to have gotten one of them for me, though. Whoever that is over there. Had to have helped me out a lot. Well, since we managed to survive our whole entire spaceship fight, let's travel to Wolf now, to the den. There's some resources down there, so we are gonna actually have to go down there. But, should we do that first and then come to the den? Let's do that first so we don't have to... Alright, well, there's no traits here, so literally all we have to do is find some resources. Looks like I found one already. What is that? Alright, that's one. We just need helium and aluminum. Found aluminum already. Oh, wow, we just need one more. Okay. I went towards the ship landing site and I didn't find anything. Gave me some XP though. We're close to a level up though. I guess we can go to the next place. I forgot what helium looks like, to be honest with you guys. Usually what I do to try to scavenge all this stuff for the planet, I usually just go to like name locations and I usually find everything that's in between here or there. Ah, I found some. Alright, we don't even need to go to these other places, which by the way, for anyone that might be new, all these places on these maps, they are all randomly generated. Everything here is randomly generated, and a lot of these places are places that we've been to already. They're just randomly generated dungeons. They're literally, and I mean literally, infinite, so going to all these places are freaking pointless. But now that I mention it, I don't actually think that we've went to a Shipwreck Hab before, so I'm actually going to go up here and check this out. I think all the other places, we've been to an abandoned hangar, that's a dungeon. I don't see anything else around here. I'll probably have to take a look at the surface map, make sure there's nothing I'm not missing. What the hell? Somebody is here. A botanist? Alright, let's just come over here and check out whatever the heck all this stuff is. Calibrated space helmet. That definitely looks like there's something down there. Oh, toxic gas. How did you guys all die? There's an expert lock here.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
I have no idea what all is safe to carry and what's junk. I don't remember any of this stuff, so I'm probably back to looting like a freaking madman for a little bit. So I'm obviously not going to take any toilet paper, even though I probably should. It's a delicacy here in space. God, I forget how long those take sometimes. Okay. Not crapping them. I always tend to edit these out so it doesn't drag out the video as well. Alright, let's go ahead and leave now. We're done here. That was an interesting thing. You know what? Should we quick save it and die for this thing? What the hell? I thought maybe we could go down there and get it, but I'm just having a heat stroke. What's under there? Dude, there's something under there. Alright, well, I just died from having a heat stroke and reloaded. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing or not, or if it's just kind of looks like it, but I can't go down there, so.
Den acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Alright, we are here, we're at the den, and we can finally actually get rid of these boots that we actually have too. I remember that quest that we have. Not sure who all to talk to yet though.
Every couple landings.
That's a ship technician.
Left unchecked.
Security.
My foot up your ass, newsboy. That a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think? If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow! You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you.
I see the trade authority right there. That's, I think, what we came here for originally. Let's see, what is your
It's a
deal?
little surprising, isn't it? Out here on the edge of UC space, but it's just so quiet. Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war, so there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me. So I've been told.
All right.
Why, certainly. The Settled Systems News Network is the longest-running news service in, well, the Settled Systems.
Oh God, you're a
Reporters are
reporter.
dispatched all over, keeping an ear to the ground for some breaking news that should be known to everyone. It can, admittedly, be a bit of a pain making sure those stories reach our central office in New Atlantis. But until someone invents faster-than-light communication, it's the best we can do.
Well, no wonder people don't like
Goodbye,
you.
then.
You're fake news. All right, Reyna, I think you're the one I want to talk to. Hello.
Haven't seen you around here before.
Be my new partner.
Welcome to the
Sarah
den.
sucks.
Reyna Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through? Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help. The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe.
Oh yeah, I am part of them, aren't I?
Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way
I did
out
join
here,
up.
but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over. Might be counterintuitive, but no. No, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call. Sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the colony war ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really.
Not what I thought she was going to talk to me about. How do I get over here to place these boots?
Hey, newbie. It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway.
Sell the boots to the worker or place the boots in a crate?
Nothing. I just want yours.
Let's
I
try
don't
to be
know,
honest with
looks
him.
like they're perfect. Sturdy, polished, and just my size. But fine. If you don't want to sell, it's your loss.
I mean, I could have. Sorry, pal. The boots are cursed, so we're just gonna put it right here in this storage container for anyone to literally just grab. Did I say that loud enough? Maybe he'll go for it. But by the way, they're not lucky, they're cursed. Alright, bye-bye.
Vanguard's here if you
I think
need
that
us.
is the same person. Oh my god, they got a freaking plushie! Plushie Parsipooch? Dude, it's a dog in a space helmet. Sarah! Go distract her, Sarah! You're so useless! We're both detected, stupid. Go distract her! Wait, can I? Oh, dude, there's Digipics too. Oh, we're hidden. Ah, she finally went away.
I can't believe he just stole that.
Yeah, I stole it all. All of it. Oh, look. UC Defense Manual number 2 as well. We definitely want that. Anything else in here we can take? My friend will be. We already have that. We're good, I think. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I wasn't doing anything. Oh, is it downstairs? Look at that. Alright, I guess all we can do now is go talk to the Trade Authority over here. Hey, you.
Hello there. Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Chthonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied.
Oh, I got a bunch of illegal shit you can buy.
The Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the den. I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us. If there are deals to be made, you'll find that we'll go to great lengths to take advantage of them. My primary role here is to oversee logistics operations for our many trade routes in the area, but I convinced my superiors that it was worth setting up something more customer-oriented. I'm told that they are quite pleased with the results. It's very kind of you to offer, but I am currently not in a position to personally require your services. There are, however, likely some Trade Authority contracts available at the terminal down in the bar. I'm sure you're already aware that the Trade Authority is quite generous when it comes to completing said contracts. Yes, of course.
Alright, let's go downstairs and see what we got down here. Can steal people's food that they left.
We should be grateful for the sacrifices made by our military, not embarrassed by them. Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den? Ah, man with a purpose. Good, I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask questions. I know well as anyone that secrets ought to stay secret. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear? Well, now that depends. You support the UC? Consider yourself a patriot? Sure as hell does. Alright, maybe you can help me out. Had some posters made up a while back to remind folks of the good work Ve Victus has done for all of us. Try and push back against all the lies the government tells. I'd put them up here, but that's, caused some friction with the Vanguard pilots. I hate to see them go to waste, though. If a strong-willed, patriotic individual, such as yourself, were to make sure some of them were placed where they could inspire the people of the United Colonies, well, that'd be something. And there'd be some credits in it for anyone helping out the UC. What do you think? I was thinking the well might be a good spot. People down there might be more receptive, don't you think? That's the spirit. All right. Posters are in the back there, and you just let me know when you're done.
Alright, we just got a random side mission, okay? Winning hearts and minds.
Tell me something I don't know. You should have seen this place 30 years ago. UC's best and brightest were in and out of here all the time. But then the colony war and, well, most folks don't like to be honest about that. I ain't one to turn my back on those who saved us in those days. And because I won't dishonor the memory of Vae Victis, business dries up. Ain't my problem that people don't like to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Man was a hero, not a traitor. Oh, he was a brilliant man. Just brilliant. Best leader we could have asked for in a crisis. He made the tough decisions no one else could. Did what needed to be done. Saved our asses. And when it was over, they turned on him. Called him a traitor and executed him. Just shameful. Well, not all of us are just gonna go along with rewriting history. Some of us remember. We saw it happen. Vae Victis sacrificed everything to save the United Colonies. That's what a real hero does. Long live the UC.
All right.
Hey, good to see you.
Holy crap, Phil Hill, what the hell are you doing here?
To see you again.
If you guys don't remember, this is the guy that paid us to literally do all the surveying on all the planets. He's the reason why we're getting so much XP for doing that.
I'm on what you call a long-term assignment. Suits me fine, so long as the UC keeps paying me. You know, that's a good question. I do stuff for Orville sometimes, odd jobs or whatever, when he's not annoying. But I think technically I get paid by the Vanguard.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that shit said Oral, not Orville, and I was like, huh?
Gotta love bureaucracy, right? Ooh, well, that depends on who you ask. Orville over there is still stuck in the glory days when this was the domain of the UC military brass and all their hangers-on. Can't see those days are never coming back. The Vanguard pilots, they mostly just resent guarding the ass end of nowhere. Reyna's okay, I guess. She seems to really care about the mission. And me? Well, it's as good a place as any to be stuck, I guess. Yep. See ya.
Alrighty, so... yeah, there's really not much here, so let's go back up top, I guess, and grab the posters. He said something about the well or something.
You're the Vanguard, right?
Here are the posters.
Hey, thanks for your
Oh, we have to travel all the way to New Atlantis to put these posters up? Okay, well, I guess we can do that next time.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Yeah, so I guess from time to time, there are times where I will talk over the dialogue. That's why there's subtitles, so sorry about that. Alright, so we're back in this room again where we stole the plushie. There's actually this guy, the one guy that we haven't talked to here yet.
Hands down, the best pilot in this dump.
What the heck?
Anyone tell you different?
Yeah, if you say so.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am.
I'm sure you're fantastic.
Damn right I am. I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, man, I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application in for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, probably, but you know how it goes. I leave here and then something terrible happens and I have all this guilt because I wasn't here to save everyone. Just like that? Wow, that's great! I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Really appreciate it.
Alrighty, so we got another mission that takes us to New Atlantis. That's fine. Re-application.
Wait, I mean flying is what I was born to do. This Vanguard thing? Temporary. Only a matter of time before I get called up to the Navy. Before you know it, I'll be a captain. No, wait. Admiral. Yeah.
Hey, big hopes. I like it.
Matter? I'm gonna be out of here before you can blink, and this will all be behind me. That reporter didn't put you up to this, did he? I already told him. It was a misunderstanding. An accident. My flight record was spotless otherwise.
Ah, I see what happened.
Okay, then.
That's why you don't like him, because he snitched on you. Knew there was a reason. I forgot how fast time goes by when you're playing this game and how much you have to edit out of this series. I've been recording for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Probably going to reduce the amount that's actually in the video by a significant amount. It was a nice little episode to get back into the rhythm of Starfield things, and we got our very first space fight since we've been gone, and a couple of side missions, a lot of exploring, so it was a nice welcome back to Starfield episode. I think in the next couple episodes, though, I'm going to try and focus more on the side quests and main quests than exploring and stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a successful week or weekend, all my successful gamers.